Welcome back to AM Northwest. You know, Oregon gets a lot of attention for our Christmas trees this time of year, but there is another crop that we can be proud of as well, grass seed. Here to tell us more, we welcome Professor of Turf Science at Oregon State University, Alec Kovaleski, and representing Oregon Seed Council, Shanna Riggs. Good to have you both with us.
Thank you.
So first, let me start with you, though. Tell me about the Seed Council. What is it exactly?
Well, the Oregon Seed Council, we represent the 1,500 farmers who grow grass seed in this state. So we're here to help support them and really further their business, keep the grass seed out there, and make sure that we have the varietals for homeowners across the country.
You mentioned varietals. How many varieties of seeds are there?
Goodness, that is a great question. I don't even know that answer. Do you know that one?
There's currently over 100 different species, cultivars of perennial ryegrass, and that's one type of grass out of the many that are grown in Oregon.
Wow. What should we as homeowners and, you know, we have our front lawns, what should we be thinking of right now? Because now's not the time we need to mow our lawns, right?
Yeah, but you should get your mower ready for next year. I would take a look at the bottom and look for bent mower blades and dull mower blades.
What the heck happened there with that one?
That's a curb.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Replace them with new mower blades like this, or if you really want to spend a couple extra dollars, get a mulching mower blade kit like this, which will mulch the grass clippings down to fine pieces so you don't have to collect your clippings.
So what would you say, so in addition to getting our lawnmowers ready, what else should we be doing with our lawn to get it ready for spring?
So most lawns in this part of the state are low in soil pH. They have acidic soils. So we can take a soil test. I would get a orange bucket like this and a little hand trowel and take about 10 little samples out of your lawn like this. Put them together, remove the grass, mix it all up so the soil's nice and broken up, and then you're going to make a composite soil sample like this and send that to the Central Analytical Lab at Oregon State University, where our soil scientists will test your soil pH.
And they can tell you what you need then to add, right?
Yeah, they'll give you a recommendation on how much limestone to add to bring your pH up to the adequate range.
How big is the Oregon Seed Council? And you mentioned to me before we went on the air that varietals are the biggest thing that we have, right, when it comes to seeds?
Well, when we look at seed, when we look at the Willamette Valley, so from Portland all the way down to Eugene area, 25% of the Willamette Valley is covered in grass seed fields. So it's actually a huge portion of the state. And when we talk about actual pounds, so when you're selling grass seed by pounds, they've been growing about 560 million pounds of seed per year. So it's actually an enormous amount, and that's where we've really become known as the grass seed capital of the world.
And what is the most popular mix, or is it a mix? I should say, because we mentioned 100 varietals, right? 100 varieties.
Absolutely.
What is the most popular type of Oregon grass seed?
Well, most of the time when you're buying seed, you're going to see a blend of seed, and so that's going to depend on whether or not you are growing grass in the shade, if it's a sunnier area. So you really want to be able to look at the blend and figure out what's right for your conditions.
What would be a good blend for just in general the average homeowner in Oregon?
I think a great blend for most homeowners would be perennial ryegrass and fine fescue. The perennial ryegrass will do great in irrigated sunny conditions, and then the fine fescue will do very well in the shady conditions. If you're a homeowner without an irrigation system, tall fescue would be a great choice.
One. Okay. How many farmers are there that farm Oregon grass seed?
Absolutely. There's about 1,500 farmers in Oregon that are farming grass seed.
Wow, that's
really
incredible.
Is impressive. Yeah.
That's amazing. I had no idea. And we mentioned that we are a Christmas tree state, but we're also a grass seed state.
And it is a beautiful crop. And if you've ever driven down I-5 during the springtime or in the summertime as those fields are out there, you may not even realize what it is, but it's that grass seed, and that's really, it makes a beautiful turf.
Thank you both very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We're going to put all the information for you on our website. If you'd like to find out more about the Oregon Seed Council, just go to KATU.com. Alec and Shannon, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks so much.